in celebrations following Armagh's All-Ireland victory over Galway. The videos circulated online show officers in police vehicles waving flags and sounding their sirens. The TUV leader, Jim Allister, says he will be contacting the police ombudsman. Good morning to you, Jim.
Good morning.
Why?
Well, because an independent police force has to sustain independence, and when you have police officers join in on duty in partisan celebrations, then they have shredded the independence that they're supposed to uphold, and I think that has caused a lot of unease, perhaps not in South Armagh, where I understand community celebrations, nothing wrong with that, but it's not for the PSNI to party and be party off that in respect of the GAA or anyone else. I think if we had footage of PSNI officers waving Linfield flags out of a window or Orange Order flags out of a window, there would be uproar. Well, the same rules apply when it comes to the GAA. So I think the police have a lot of questions to answer, and it does underscore a feeling widespread amongst unionism about a two-tier approach to policing.
But Jim, this was a day of celebration in a local community, and you know what those police officers were trying to do and what the PSNI was trying to do. They weren't thinking of division, they were thinking of unity, weren't they? They were thinking of let's celebrate around a sporting matter. There was nothing political in that game, was there?
Oh yes, they weren't
in the match.
Sorry, they weren't thinking about their code of ethics obligation to uphold independence when they partisanly join in celebrations of the GAA. And sorry, the GAA, yes, they had an achievement, of course they had. Yes, the community are entitled to celebrate that, and you would expect that. But the GAA is an organisation which sadly continues to carry political baggage. You know, I'm sitting talking to you in Ballymena, just a few yards away from here. A young woman burnt to death in an IRA attack. The perpetrator of that has a GAA trophy named after him, Thomas McElwee. That's why the GAA is divisive to many unionists, because they glorify the acts of IRA terrorists. Now, when you then have police officers who join in the celebrations, then that is a partisan act which is disowning their obligations to be independent.
So do you not think that despite the significant support that there is for GAA, it is embedded in communities in Northern Ireland, and little boys and little girls and mums and dads go to that and they have no support whatsoever for violence? Do you not think they can see their local police force join in celebrating a community event, the spirit of the day?
Not when they're on duty, because when they're on duty, they're police officers. They are bound by their requirements to be independent. When they join in a partisan celebration, you know, if they joined in a Linfield celebration, people would be up in arms. If they joined in an Orange Order celebration, but if they join the GAA, sorry, we're meant to turn a blind eye to that, even though the GAA is an organisation which tragically glorifies in past acts of IRA terrorism, such as I've illustrated to you with the naming of a trophy after McElwee. You know, until the GAA abandons that endorsement through trophy naming and ground naming after IRA terrorists, then they're not going to be in the position to command the support across the community. And that's of their choice. They choose to have trophies named after IRA killers. They choose to name grounds of the same ilk.